We pay respect to the past, present, and future leaders. Welcome to Disability Sausage Media YouTube channel, the top online TV station where we reduce ableism in order to include everyone in the society. In today's episode, I'm hosting a guest. Wow. I'm deep down in the grassroots, meeting, touring, enjoying myself in the rural places. And today I happen to meet a good friend of mine. She has done a lot of issues around advocacy. She'll tell us more about herself and into today's episode, you will sit, enjoy, and interact with us. Remember, this is a Disability Sausage YouTube channel whereby today I'm having a guest. She's called, she has a beautiful name called Aphline. Aphline, how are you?
I'm very fine.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Like just to know more about yourself, you can tell us your story so that my viewers and those people listening to us can know more about you and what brought you to Disability Sausage Media today.
Okay, I'm Aphline Mercy. As I said, I work at Kenya Society for the Blind, Adult Education and Rehabilitation Department. Aphline Mercy is a low vision, and she's proud to be low vision.
Wow. Thank you very much. And for sure that in my research, we know that the population of persons with visual impairment is 2.2 billion all over the world. But you know that most of the time is that the society does not understand persons with low vision and is part of the invisible disabilities. And for sure that many of people may not understand that you have low vision. Would you like to elaborate to us what is more about low vision and how you are coping up with life?
Low vision generally means like you are almost there, you are almost becoming blind and you are not blind. You are there, you don't know where you belong anyway, but you face the challenges just like any other person who is having a disability with vision. Any other person who is visually impaired, you face the same challenges.
You know, there is this statement which you normally say among the blind community that when you are having, when you meet a low vision person among the blind, they are the sighted. And when they go to the sighted world, they don't see. So it is like a bad situation, sort of. Yani, what's your opinion about this discussion?
I concur with whatever you're saying. Like, for instance, if I find myself as a low vision with someone who is totally blind, I count myself lucky, like I'm sighted. And if I go to the ones who are seeing normal in quotes and they're not normal, there's nothing like abnormality. I count myself as somebody who is not sighted.
I agree with you about that aspect of normal vis-a-vis abnormal, because in Disability Sausage Media, it's one of the platforms whereby we say we reduce ableism, and we tend not to use such terminologies because we believe that those terminologies are not supposed to be used in terms of abnormality, normality, regular, irregular. Those terms, they are not worth to be recognized, and they are more of what we normally call euphemistic. Now, being a lady and having low vision. And by the way, how did you get your low vision? Can you tell us, is it something you acquired or is it hereditary? Tell us more so that you can make our viewers to understand you more.
I can say my condition is not hereditary. I was just like any other person who can use spectacles from standard 4 at the age of 10 years until at the age of 19 years, 2017, when I visited Kikuyu Hospital, and they confirmed that I had a retinal detachment that was contributing to sight degeneration with time. and it could not be corrected as a result. At the time of 2017, I was a third-year student doing medicine and surgery at Egerton University. So the news, when it reached me, it was a shock. It was not easy to accept, like, I'm no longer going to pursue the same course, and I had to change the course. I went through a depression process inside my room, like for 1 week. It's when I decided to find Kenya Society for the Blind, without even my parents being involved, to go and see what rehabilitation is. I never knew even what rehabilitation is in the first place. When they wrote for me at Kikuyu, go for rehabilitation, I felt like, I'm not a drunkard person. Why are they telling me to go to Kenya Society for the Blind?
Now, just let's go back to Egerton University, and I believe it's located in Nakuru.
Yes.
And at this instance, when you found yourself that you've become blind or low vision person, what are there measures or gaps in, or not measures which the university took in terms of inclusion, or is there an aspect of issues regarding reasonable accommodation or accessibility being which were there in the school? Because if you took just 1 week to experience depression, I believe that maybe, I'm speculating, that there might be opportunities for inclusion there.
Okay, at the time that I was there, the university could do nothing particularly to me. They were even confused. How are you going to be a blind doctor?
Okay.
You have to change a course. We cannot help you. It has never happened in Kenya to get a blind doctor. So I had no option, because even them, they were like, we cannot help you.
Interestingly, I can tell you that by that time, since I've been to this industry for disability, I was mentoring one of the doctors, or training one of the doctors in University of Nairobi, who was undertaking a course in medicine. Right now he's a doctor somewhere in the Nyanza region. He has low vision. And I believe that still, in this program, Disability Sausage Media, we still say that there's nothing which is impossible for any person with a disability, so long as the environment is made possible or is enabled. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of, from what I'm getting from you, there was a lot of ignorance and attitude in terms of the perspective, having a blind doctor. Don't you think this, by the way, was it a passion of you to pursue medicine, or is it a course which just came along, just like the way students, we meet ourselves in the university and doing courses?
No, it was my passion.
Now, let's stop there, since it was your passion. And since it was your passion, and there's that belief system that individuals, no matter the obstacles you experience, and you have that passion or dream, do you think that after that experience of depression, after that experience of maybe knowing rehabilitation, what it means at Kenya Society for the Blind, do you think it's a dream you will pursue, or do you think that there was that door was shut?
I think if I was given the opportunity to pursue the course of medicine and surgery, I would still go ahead, because right now I know every person is abled. It's only the adaptations and to create awareness to the society how it should happen.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I'd like to tell the viewers, in case you have any information or any access to opportunities which can enable the lady Aphline to pursue her dream career in terms of being a doctor, kindly ensure you reach out to us, so that we can also ensure that we have a lady who has low vision, who is a doctor. And I believe that, you see, technology is also coming up, and you find that some of the solutions of medicine, there's what we are calling telehealth, and issues about e-health coming up. And I believe that if you are to pursue your course of choice, you would have even be among the first blind Kenyans to show us the way. Because the intention of education is not just intended to make you just to learn, but to ensure that you become innovative and creative. And one of the major things which I know is happening in the digital space, it's all about creativity and it's all about innovation. And I believe that if you are given that chance, you'd have done something about it. Now, looking at that, where we stopped about being at Egerton, which course did you change, and did you continue pursuing it at Egerton, or what happened?
Okay, I changed to another course, because reason being, till to date I cannot go and get inside Egerton University because I see my dreams ended there. So I chose to go to Maseno University, where I pursued Bachelor in Special Needs Education with IT.
Wow. Now, since you're saying you're in IT field, is there something you've decided to come up with, or some solution which could enable low vision persons to pursue maybe their education or something else? I'm speaking that in the back in my mind that I'm one of the first blind innovators. I would love to see a lady who has low vision who has joined me in this industry. What would you like to tell me?
Right now, my major thing that I do is to train people on adaptive computer.
Okay.
And I feel from there, I'll develop something.
Okay. Thank you very much, Aphline, for that aspect. And now, getting back to your, we call them activities of daily living as a lady with low vision. Would you mind to share with our viewers the experience? I don't want to call them challenges because they are not challenges according to me. They are what I call impossibilities made possible by a low vision person. Could you tell us a bit about how you've adapted maybe your home area, maybe how you navigate transport, how you survive? Tell us more. And thinking in, because these are global platform, because you'll be sharing this information to around the world, my friends all over there in other America, Australia, South Africa, Uganda, they are watching. So they'd like to know the experience of being Kenyan, being a low vision person, and the survival skills.
Okay, as a person with low vision, it does not hinder you from your activities of daily living, but it becomes a challenge. Especially to me, when it comes to cooking, I don't know whether the onions are burning or anything. So at times I'll find myself putting the tomatoes before the onions are ready. Then my brothers will be like, we are not going to eat that food because it's not okay for us. And for instance, you go to the supermarkets and you tell somebody, kindly help me read the price of this place. Somebody will look at you and say, are you not seeing? Why are you disturbing me? Then you'll have to remove the identification card and tell her, I'm not seeing, kindly assist me.
Wow, that's a very interesting angle, because in that aspect, I'd like to ask you an interesting question. At least you give for us 4 weird questions people have asked you. Tell us at least 4 weird questions which you think people should not be asking you, or you think that they're weird.
Some weird questions is,
yes,
how far is your degree of low vision?
Aha. Another one?
Then like, another thing like, but you are walking. Why are you saying you are not seeing?
Aha. That's interesting. I think also me, I normally meet that one sometimes when I use my weight cane. And then people ask me, why are you walking without a guide, as if you're supposed always to be guided. The third one?
They're telling me, another thing, what they always ask me like, how are you able to use your phone?
The last one. Okay.
How do you dress? Why are you looking beautiful?
Wow. As if a blind low vision person or a blind person is not supposed to be smart, eh? Yeah, the weird questions we normally experience as persons with different disabilities, and you've heard it from the horse's mouth. And in today's episode, as Disability Sausage Media, you know we always say that we reduce ableism in order to include everyone in the society. Some of you've heard about some of the things which Aphline experiences in her daily life and some of the challenges which she has to undergo. In terms of transport, can you tell us more as a lady with a disability? What are your experiences?
In terms of transport, you'll board at the matatu as usual. We use the public vehicles. So you get into the public vehicle, you communicate with the conductor like, I'm alighting at green post. The conductor will forget about you. Then you will ask you like, Bona, see, macho like your sight is okay. Why are you telling me to drop you at green post? You cannot tell me that I should be dropping you at green post and not just like any other person. Alert me. Then you're like, I cannot see. Or maybe you find wherever place you are supposed to be stopping has been changed the color from green to yellow and you cannot read anything.
Absolutely. That's I think I concur with you, because in our previous episode I was discussing this issue in terms of even those who are blind. Some bus conductors, they drop you in the wrong point, and then you have to again to incur costs, such that at the end of the day, a blind and low vision person, you'll experience this thing because we don't have that prerogative of enjoying riding or driving ourselves, because at the end of the day, even our roads are not yet digitalized, so that we can have maybe the upcoming technology of self-driven vehicles, which we'd have enjoyed, because at the end of the day, all of us would like to be independent. Wow, that's very interesting, because I know transport is a key issue, and also is a key connector towards economic empowerment. And when a person with a disability does not participate in economic welfare, that is, if he is not enabled to participate in public transport, he or herself cannot be able to participate economically. Imagine you want to go to work, you get late not because of your doing, not because you didn't wake up early, but because a bus conductor decided that you should drop you in the wrong place. And sometimes you might find yourself, you've even been dropped in maybe in a pothole, something of the sort. And if you're a low vision person, by the way, Ephline, have you ever found yourself in a pothole?
I've ever found myself in a water
pool.
in a water pool, thinking it is a dry place. Then you're like, okay, it's fine, let's go.
How did you handle that case? Just imagine you are going for an interview now, and it happened. Or share that experience of yours.
I was just walking after the showers, the rain showers.
Yes.
Then, like, you are seeing that is a water pool. You never knew it is a water pool. You see it's a dry land. When you step on it, you're already wet, and the people around you are telling you, sorry, sorry, sorry. Then you're like, it's okay, I'm blind, I'm going.
It's okay. Now, in that instance, how do you react to the people around you who are saying, sorry, sorry? Because sometimes it's as if they are telling you, they have that sympathetic look, but for you, you maintain that confidence.
You just tell them it's okay, and you forge ahead. But in your mind, you are mentally tortured like, why is it happened to me? Because I'm not seeing. No.
Now, Aphline, what do you do during your hobbies anyway?
During my hobbies?
In case you're not working, what do you do?
I travel.
You travel?
I like traveling and visiting the tourist attraction sites like the Blue Post. I go to the parks just to see, even if I'm not able to see, but I touch the monuments and everything.
No, you should talk
and identify.
I think you should talk to me nicely, because I have a colleague of mine in the Disability Sausage Media who does inclusive tours, and maybe she can give you a good package. So after this, you can see me, and then we can talk about it. Other than traveling, what else do you like doing?
Okay. I like watching movies.
Wow, this is an interesting question. Watching movies, low vision person watching movies. Let me ask the weird question. How do you watch movies?
There are movies for persons with disability. For the visually impaired,
Yes.
we have movies that do explanation.
It is called audio description movies.
Audio description movies, as you
Yes.
say, yeah.
Yes.
So it will tell you whatever is happening. Okay, on the rail, she has just moved out.
Okay.
She's smiling.
Uh-huh.
Whatever the person who is visually seeing will be extended to you.
Now, as you know that Kenya has not yet reached that level of accessibility point of view, and maybe I'm speculating because I know that in Kenya we don't have audio descriptive movies.
We have.
And in case they are there, maybe most of them they are acted from outside countries.
Yes, yes.
So at the end of the day, how do you really try to make yourself to be more Kenyan in terms of movie? And what would you recommend the government to do in terms of audio description agenda?
Actually, in the Kenyan movies, you just follow one person's voice. Once you know, like, that actor's voice is this, you'll just know it is that person who is speaking, but you won't be able to tell whatever is in that environment.
Okay.
So it is a challenge to our government.
So I'm challenging the Kenya Film Commission and other stakeholders in the communication industry to look into this audio description part of movies, because even blind and low vision persons love to enjoy. As Disability Sausage Media, we are really happy and proud to host Aphline into our show, because at the end of the day, it's all about giving opportunity to share our opinions and telling our own stories the way they are. It's not allowing other people to tell our stories. And having this platform, it's an opportunity even to hear the voices which have not been given opportunity to the world or know about more. For example, we've learned about Aphline's education, we've learned about the issues around attitudinal barriers. Now, Aphline, as we turn on towards the closing area, as a lady with the disabilities, what are your best moments?
As a lady with disability,
The best moments.
the best moment, it's when I stand and inspire people about disability not being an inability. Like, you can work it out whether you are disabled. We are just able differently. When I make somebody to change from being a dependent person to be an independent person as a person with disability, it is my joy.
That's nice. But one of the things is that in our program, we encourage people to use the right terminology somehow. We shall look at it. I'll tell you what it means. Sometimes, given an opportunity, let's say, maybe for example, are you confident in terms of public speaking the way you are telling me?
I'm confident in public speaking.
What do you think are some of the challenges as a lady with a disability you experience in terms of your activities of maybe work, maybe when you do something, or any particular thing which you think it's a challenge?
It's a challenge to ask people to assist you. Some may be able to understand you, some may not be able to, and some may react negative, some may be positive. So whenever you are going to ask somebody for assistance, you are not sure of the reaction.
Okay. Now, in that format of you asking that question, do you think that many blind and low vision persons should engage themselves in terms? I just want to understand that aspect of when you want to ask for support or assistance. What really goes on your mind? Because at the end of the day, there is this. I normally tell people that blind people and low vision person, or they have this sixth sense in terms of consciousness. When you ask a particular person, as much as you don't know how you react, but you have that belief he will respond positively. Does it happen to you?
I don't really believe like somebody will respond positively.
Uh-huh.
I'm always ready for like negative thing or positive, and
Okay.
it's okay. Even if you react negative, I'll move on and leave it there.
So there's that aspect that yours is just 50-50. It's not.
You are not sure.
You're not sure.
Yes.
Okay, that's very interesting because I did myself. I normally, personally, I believe that 80% positive, 20% negative. When it happens negative, I just survive just like the way you just said. Now, could you take 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes to inspire a person watching you right now or a person listening to you right now, whether he has a disability or not? Could you just say your beautiful words? And also, you'll ensure that you close for us with our slogan, which says Disability Sausage Media, the top online TV station, where we reduce ableism in order to include everyone in society.
Okay, to everyone who is viewing me outside there, let us all work towards inclusion. There's nobody who is having a disability. There's nobody who is able. The world is for us all. You are not special in any manner. You are not different from any other person. Be it you have a disability or you don't have a disability. Go for it. It will work out.
Wow. Wow. Those are powerful words from beautiful Aphline. And I remember behind the curtain, she told me Aphline means pretty. You've been watching the top online TV station, Disability Sausage Media, where we reduce ableism in order to include everyone in society. Kindly subscribe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you for watching.